3 rounds of discussion with a 20-minute time limit. Introducing first from a Zoom call in Columbia, South Carolina, Matthew, aka the Unbreakable Spirit. And his opponent from a Zoom call in Atlanta, Georgia, Daniel, aka the Executioner. Take it away, Matthew.
Thank you, Jesse, for that wonderful introduction. Hello, everyone. This is episode number 104, ladies and gentlemen. That means we are like 3 or 4 weeks away from our 2-year.
Yeah.
Anyways, this is At Odds with the Unbreakable Spirit.
And the Executioner, Daniel Travis.
Yeah, I'm the Unbreakable Spirit, Matthew Smith. Why don't we run through the topics?
Yes, topic number 1.
Topic number 1 is Impact Wrestling reverting back to total non-stop action.
Topic number 2.
Topic number 2 is WWE doing international premium live events.
Number 3.
This is Sting's final run, but for now, it's me this week, so Impact Wrestling is reverting back to TNA. And before you guys say anything, get your mind out of the gutter. So this not stands
For TTF.
Yeah, it doesn't stand for that. Despite how they use their knockouts for marketing. It stands It stands for total non-stop action.
Yeah, for those of you who have been living underneath the rock.
Yeah, the company was founded by JEWF,
Yeah, great. Jeff Jarrett and his father.
Yeah. And, it's decided to go back to its roots, sort of.
My take on it is, I will admit, is that when it went to Impact Wrestling, it's been Impact Wrestling for quite a long time at this point. But I mean, because my thoughts is, if it's gonna be a TNA again, I'm just hoping that it's able to bring more eyes to that product.
Yeah, and I've heard, like, they're bringing back the 6-sided ring and all that. Like, when we say reverting, we mean they are reverting.
I don't think my honest take is, if you're gonna go, I mean, like, don't get me wrong, that is an interesting choice to go back to a 6-sided ring, but at the same time is that, like, the only thing I think that a 6-sided ring would be useful for is if when you do, like, the Call Your Shot Gauntlet Battle Royal, and you got like 15 or 20 men in the Call Your Shot Gauntlet match.
Yeah. I will say some wrestlers that have worked with the 6-sided ring prefer the 4-sided.
Yeah, I have heard that too.
For completely understandable reasons.
Yeah, but my question is, because I've also heard that they're going to bring back or redesign the championships, but my question is, what are they going to redesign the TNA title? Is it going to be like the one beforehand, or is it going to be the one like Bobby Roode, or like the one that had, the one I'm talking about?
You're talking like, are they gonna go back to the classic titles and stuff like that, right?
Yeah, I was more refer. But just to say this on the air, I was more referring to when they had the TNA, when they had the championship that said like the TNA, title, the one that looked like a world title before the whole redesign.
Yeah, I get what you're saying.
I mean, what's your thoughts on TNA on Impact Wrestling going back to TNA? I mean, hell, but they chose a hell of a pay-per-view to announce it at, honestly.
Yeah, they're gonna announce it at. They announced it at Bound for Glory, but they're not gonna go back to TNA until
Hard to Kill.
Hard to Kill 2024.
Yeah. Which, honestly, in my personal opinion, I'm kind of glad they're going back to TNA because, like, saying, like, Impact Wrestling, well, don't get me wrong, I am very, very much used to saying
This is
that.
like the third time on the podcast we've talked about Impact Wrestling.
Yeah, whoopie-doo. But, I mean, because my thoughts is if they're gonna, like, do it, hey, what's gonna be different from this time going back to Impact Wrestling than the other times they've been Impact TNA? I mean,
Well, I'm not sure because we haven't seen the product yet. But from what I've read on Ringside News, which is where we learned about this,
yeah, great.
We gotta cite our source, dude.
Okay. Anyway, continue.
I've heard that Access TV, the station that's on, is gonna be listing it as TNA Impact Wrestling.
Okay, that's strange.
Yeah, like it's like they're saying TNA Impact. Oh, and by the way, in case you don't know, it's a wrestling TV show.
It's like TNA, but like TNA, but like damn, that's just a mouthful to say.
Yeah, don't expect any more Impact Wrestling once it changes to that. But
I mean,
one thing I am wondering is this going to be the return of the Impact Zone? You know what I
what
mean?
you
When
what you mean?
Impact wasn't really mobile?
Oh, yeah, that is a good point. Oh yeah, are they gonna have like a certain venue that's where they're gonna be from? That is actually a good question.
I guess we'll find out next year, literally. But until then, we may
topic
return to
2.
this closer. We'll be back with topic 2.
Hello everybody, we are back with a topic number 2 with the WWE doing premium live events now overseas, and apparently the first overseas tour is going to take place in all the countries of the world. Belgium, Germany with Bash at Belgium, which will take place August 31st next year.
Yeah, and WWE doing premium live events overseas, not that rare if you think about it. Like, they've done it for a few cases.
Like, don't forget, we got Elimination Chamber next year in Australia.
Yeah, we've also had Super Showdown in Australia. Multiple Crown Jewel events.
Yes. And rumor is that Backlash will be taking place in Paris.
which is crazy.
Yeah, I mean, because my honest take is, don't get me wrong, that's gonna be interesting to watch, but it's just, and I'm gonna say this now, if Roman Reigns is champion after WrestleMania, that day will be historic.
Yeah.
Because if Roman Reigns is champion after WrestleMania and he's champion all the way till Bash in Belgium, that will be the day Roman Reigns turns Universal title reign would be 4 years, will be a 4-year title reign. Which is insane. But I mean, okay, so let me ask you, let me put you on the spot because I think this is only a fair question. But where is a place that you think WWE overseas should do a premium live event?
Honestly, I would like to see one in Germany.
That's what they're doing.
They are?
Yeah, that's what Bash in Belgium is. It's in Germany.
Oh, right. Well, let me think then. Russia.
Okay. I don't know. With all the shit going on over there. Ugh.
Yeah, well, I can't say Japan because there was Beast in the East.
True. I think a country that WWE could do a pay-per-view in is Scotland.
Yeah, that's fair.
Or if not in Scotland, another place overseas that I think honestly could handle a premium live event is Mexico.
Yeah, they've done stuff like that before. Like the most recent backlash was in Puerto Rico, which I know isn't
Yeah,
Mexico, but is a similar location.
yeah. Go back to Puerto Rico again. Or hell, do another premium live event in London.
Yeah, or bring it to China for some reason.
Yeah. I mean, like, don't get me wrong, WWE. The only thing that sucks for people that live in America, don't you know what I'm about to say is a fact. The only thing that sucks is it would be very, very early in the morning.
Yeah, and I don't even like wrestling in my afternoon unless it's on a video game.
Fair enough.
So I would probably be eating it during. I'd probably be eating dinner while watching a premium live event that aired earlier that day.
Yeah. Because, man, don't get me wrong, if WWE, hey, hell, I know they've done, like, some, like, Beast in the East, but maybe go back to Japan, maybe do something different. And,
Yeah, maybe have like a bash at the beach in Hawaii or something.
ooh, even though that is American.
Yeah, but still, it's not on the main continent.
True. Hell, do one into
Hell, I know this is also owned by the U.S., but bring WWE to the Bahamas.
That's an interesting place. One more premium live event location that I could think of that I think would be interesting is honestly, what's the country? Fuck it, Toronto.
Toronto, Ontario, Canada. Canada.
Yes, yeah. Go to
Yeah.
Canada.
They've done some Canadian stuff, but that's a topic for a different episode. But for now,
We'll be back. We'll be
with
back with topic.
There we go. We are back with the third and final topic. Sting is on his final run.
Yeah. Sting announced a couple weeks ago, like a week ago, on TNA, on AEW, that he will be not semi-retiring at Revolution in 2024. He will be
done.
Retiring.
Yeah, something Ric Flair apparently doesn't know the meaning of. Considering Ric Flair appeared on AEW this week.
Yeah. My honest take is my honest question is this. Who do you think Sting should wrestle in his final ever match?
That is the question on every wrestling fan's mind, or at least the ones that actually listen to this podcast.
Yeah, because okay. Some matches I would like to see before Edge hangs up. Honestly, there's only like one. I would like to see Edge versus Adam Copeland versus Sting.
That's fair.
But if before Sting retires, honestly, I could see Darby Allin being his final opponent.
Yeah, Sting's sort of taking the Skater Boy under his wing.
Yeah. Put that kid give that kid a big rub on his way out. Because in my honest opinion,
baseball bat.
Yeah. But in my opinion, I think Sting, hell, I don't know, put over, I don't know, I honestly think Sting should put over a younger opponent, hell.
If you want to increase MJF's heat, MJF's an option.
Yeah, because
give Sting one more shot at a world title, and if he loses, he retires.
Yes. Well, because I know Adam Cole, I know MJF is currently a babyface, which is
weird.
But if he just, but it does prove that MJF could work either side.
Yeah, because he's surprisingly a very good babyface, but that's a topic for another time. But if you want to turn MJF back to being a chicken shit heel,
a really good heel,
yeah, then have him be the one to retire the icon.
Yeah. And I also think that this is my quick pitch. MJF versus, let's say, because keep in mind, that is if MJF even decides to stay in AEW, because by next year his contract is up.
That is fair. So we could have like a double final match if his contract expires after Revolution.
His contract, his contract literally expires the beginning of next year.
Oh shit. Then he's gonna have to lose that title if he's leaving the company.
But okay, yeah. But if, let's say MJF stays and you turn him heel, do a title versus career match. Make that the main event of your premium live event. Because in my honest opinion, you can't have Sting's final ever match. Might sound like a really hot take here, but I don't think Sting should be like mid-card, semi-main event. I think when we get to Revolution 2024, I personally believe that Sting, when he has his final match, should be the main event.
Yeah. And like, I feel like Sting's doing it better than Adam Copeland did with WWE. Like, it's not some random episode of Dynamite or Rampage or Collision. Like, no. It's at a pay-per-view. You are literally going to have people pay like $50-$60 to see you hang up the trench coat.
Yeah, that's fair, because you know what we're talking about is, and I know that this is gonna go all over the place, but I'm kind of used to this.
When doesn't it on this podcast?
Okay, but fair, but all right. I'll say my thoughts about Edge, but it's just if MJ, I personally think that it either should be Darby Allin should be his final opponent, but I also think that Sting's final opponent, whether it be someone that he has history with or whether it be a first time ever match, I think Edge should, whoever it is should, I think basically what I'm saying is, I think Sting's final ever professional wrestling match should be not mixed, not like mid-card, but main event.
I wholeheartedly agree. And we're probably going to return to this closer to Revolution or something.
Yeah,
Until
definitely.
then,
roll that outro.
Thank you for listening to At Odds, hosted by the Unbreakable Spirit
And the Executioner.
Edited by the Unbreakable Spirit. You can follow me on Twitter and Instagram at MTS_life_0126.
You can follow me on Instagram at DanTravis21. And you can also follow me on the Twitter at DanTheExecutioner21.
And you can follow the podcast at Odds Podcast. We'll be back next week with more debates and discussions. But until then, the Executioner and the Unbreakable Spirit will still be at odds.
Thank you, losers.